What's up, people? This is your girl Q again with some more information. And this is not something that I've created in my own brain. This is stuff that we already know, but sometimes, hey, we need to be reminded of. Now, the last video I did was on energy, right? Yes. And my sister in dance, Alexis, came up with self-sabotage. So let's explore self-sabotage. What is it? Any undermining of a cause to injure or attack our goal or cause. So what is that basically saying? This is when we intentionally or unintentionally engage in activities that go against our cause. So what can that be an example of? If I know I need to lose 20 pounds and I consistently drive down Stratford Road and I see that hot light come on and I swerve across 4 lanes of traffic to get in that parking lot, get a dozen of donuts, eat 6 of them before I get home and tell the kids, you know what, I only bought 6. Yeah, whatever, you can't prove I bought 12. Self-sabotage. I ain't gonna lose them 20 pounds hanging out at Krispy Kremes. Or if I know I'm trying to get out of debt and I keep going to places where they have sales for things that I love, like shoes, clothes, merchandise, such as that, I stay away from those places. Or say, for instance, you wanted to be in a deep, committed relationship, yet you just date these guys that you know are not interested in, and you keep finding yourself in the same predicament over and over again. And I know this from experience because I once dated a guy for 2.5 years knowing that their relationship wasn't going anywhere. It was like I had a magic 8 ball in my hand, keep shaking it and kept telling me no, probably not likely. And I kept shaking it and saying, this thing must be broken. What? Throw it away. Who does that? People who self-sabotage. So let's talk about some ways that we can stop doing these. Now, I talked about evaluating. Let's evaluate our situation. Your past is your past. If you make a mistake, you can't go back and fix it. You can only move forward from it, learn from it, and keep going, right? So let's try to look at the decisions that we've made that have led us to the position that we're in, that have not produced the desired results that we want. If you find yourself constantly making the same decision and keep getting the same unfavorable result, then what should you do? You probably need to say, okay, I got to plan better. I have to list out steps which are going to be productive towards achieving that goal or that cause that I want. Actions that are productive towards achieving the goal that I want. We have to stop engaging in activities that are counterproductive to what we're trying to achieve. So if I know I need to lose 20 pounds, then I'm not going to take Stratford Road because I know Krispy Kreme's is on that street and that hot light seems to be on every time I pass by. I'm going a different direction. Might add a few extra minutes to my route, but hey, in the long run, sometimes you have to make sacrifices to achieve your desired goals. Yes, yes. If you know you want to be in a committed relationship with someone, date, get to know the person. If all signs point towards this ain't gonna happen, then don't waste your time. Who has time to waste? Time is more expensive than money if you think about it. You can go somewhere and make more money. You can't go anywhere in the world and make more time. You don't have time to waste with people. If they're wasting your time, let them know. This is not going in the direction that I'm trying to achieve, so what we doing? Because I don't have any more time to devote to this. And then you just respectfully back out, okay? No issues there. And now I know I've also talked to people and we discussed sometimes you could have the best laid plans. And I know this for a fact because I used to work in scheduling and I was a planner. And sometimes you make these really good plans and they all go according, then all of a sudden, boom, you get a throat punch from life. That's life. It's never going to change. There's always going to be something that, you know, gets in the way. There's always going to be an obstacle, something that blocks your path. But when you get that throat punch, do you just throw in the towel and say, okay, well, I'm done. I have nothing else to give? Or do you get back up, swinging, hooking, uppercutting? I don't know about you, but where I came from, we fought until people pulled us apart. It's knock down, drag out. I mean, you got to be that way about your business too. Stop letting people who don't know nothing about nothing or engaging in activities that are counterproductive to where you're trying to get to. We got to start doing this. Now, I also talked about the bounce back. And that's basically what you do with life. When you get that little setback, how do you bounce back? Look at what happened, write stuff down, and then say, okay, well, this is what happened the last time I tried this. What can I do to make this not happen? What can I do to avoid or counteract that thing that did not help me get to where I was trying to go? Talk to people who know, who have done what you're trying to do. Surround yourself with people who can help you get to where you're trying to get to. There are people that will help you. Friends, some friends who've gone through the same things. Don't be embarrassed. That's why God put us together on this earth together, to help each other out. Stop being scared. And also the other thing that I want to talk about is drowning out the noise. Because where you are trying to get to a certain place to avoid self-sabotage, you've already figured out, let me get rid of these things that are keeping me from my desired path, is drowning out the noise. What is the noise? Is when people are in your ear trying to tell you you can't get it done. You say, okay, girl, I can't go out with you tonight. I'm trying to pay down this credit card because I need to start saving money. I'm not trying to work until I'm 85 years old. I want to be chilling and relaxing and on a beach somewhere. And then she's like, girl, you can't save no money. Come on. I tried to save money 50 times already. I lost every dime I tried to save. Okay. So, do you work for like Edward Jones, Prudential, Merrill Lynch? You don't? Okay. Sometimes you have to learn how to do that smile and nod. Okay, girl. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. And then go find you somebody that knows what they're talking about. Because people will give you advice, and whether it's intentional or not, sometimes we got to just stop taking this non-expert advice from people who don't know how to get you where you're trying to get to. I'm not going to take financial advice from somebody who ain't got no money. If I could do that by myself, I could be broke on my own. I need to talk to somebody who knows how to make some money. And that's what you do. If you're trying to lose weight, you need to talk to people who are engaged in fitness and who knows about nutrition and getting weight off, and help you change the habits that cause you to get into the situation that you're in. Yes, if you want a committed relationship, then you have to talk to people who have those beautiful relationships, people you see been married 30, 40, 50 years. Ask them, say, hey, do you mind if I just have a conversation with you and your husband and just talk to you about how y'all came together and how y'all stay together? We got to start doing these things. Yes. All right. So enough about self-sabotage. If you have any additional things that you want to add, post them in the comments. I love to get feedback from you people.